Hello, I'm Jason from CrossU Real Estate, a licensed brokerage and renovation company. Today we're going to talk about Airbnb properties here in Japan. So Japan has a reputation for being a difficult country to operate Airbnbs or short-term rentals, what they call minpaku here. And this is because the Japanese law limits Airbnbs to 180 days per year in most places throughout Japan. And also, a lot of condominiums and local housing developments, they restrict Airbnb, don't allow any short-term rentals whatsoever. Besides that, the Japanese government does have laws that allow minpaku Airbnbs to exist. So if you understand these laws and understand the perspective of the Japanese government, it's easy to operate an Airbnb profitably. So what is the Japanese government's perspective on minpaku or short-term rentals? Of course, they want you to operate an Airbnb in a residentially zoned area. It cannot be a commercial or a industrial area, of course. But they also imagine that the owners are living on the property or near the property. The owner of the property is supposed to be like a host who is taking care of the guests, the people who are staying at the short-term rental. And that's the ideal Airbnb. But of course, if you're investing in an Airbnb or you want to operate your own personal property as an Airbnb, you cannot always be nearby. You don't have to live on the premises, right? There's one thing you can do. You can hire a manager. And that's what we do. I have a Jutaku Shukuhaku Kanrigyo license, which allows me to manage properties within a certain radius of my office and also my home. So if you hire someone with one of these licenses, you don't have to live in or near the property that you're using as an Airbnb. So what does a minpaku manager do? What is the purpose of a jutaku shukuhaku kanri gyosha? Okay, a minpaku manager, of course, they subcontract the cleaning staff and they hire someone to handle the linens and they organize the garbage disposal for a property. Those are important, but the most important aspect of the job is to be present, to be nearby in case something happens. So you're sort of standing in for the owner, standing in as a host, and you need to be present. That means an individual who is managing minpaku has to be available 24/7 whenever the property is occupied, right? that's quite difficult. So we recommend that you hire a real estate company to do your minpaku management because you have a whole staff involved in managing the property. And our company, CrossU, has an office in Meguro. So we can manage properties around Meguro, from Nakameguro to Sangenjaya, for example. And we can also help you, of course, purchase the property as an investment and do all the paperwork to apply for the Minpaku license. But the most important thing is finding a nearby manager, and we can manage properties in that region. A lot of Airbnb operators are retired people who are trying to make extra income from their properties, and they're already settled in the neighborhood. They know the neighbors, they can handle complaints with the neighbors. But that may not be enough. You also have to have bilingual skills to explain to your guests how to live in the property. So for that reason, we recommend a real estate agency. CrossU, we can handle this. We have a bilingual staff who can come in and explain to the neighbors what's happening. If there's a problem, we can also deal with directly in English or other languages with the guests. So if you're interested in buying a short-term rental property for Airbnb in Japan, please contact CrossU Real Estate. We can help you purchase the property, do the paperwork to set up the Airbnb, and also manage it for you.